infirmity. She couldn't stand up because she was bleeding. She didn't want the attention of people anymore. So as she was scrounging on the floor with blood coming out of her system, she saw Jesus Christ and she said, I will reach out to him, and if I touch that hem, the hem of his garment. Her season had come. Her season of healing had come. Her season of deliverance had come. Don't miss your season and stop looking to get from men what only God can do. So whatever you are going through, I want you to touch the hem of Jesus. Stop looking to people. What can man do for you? What can man do for you? The Bible says, cursed is the man who puts trust in another man. Some of these curses are because we're trusting people and not trusting God. Just because God is using me as a vessel does not mean you put your trust in me. When you put your trust in me, I am a man. You're inviting a curse in your life because the Bible says cursed is the man. Cursed is the man. Cursed is every single man that put their hope and trust. So you need to know that doctors are able to cure, but God heals. Doctors cure, but God heals. Start looking to God. Bring it all to God. Sometimes you need to be able to lay it down on the altar. If you want to sleep, if you want to lay bare, just say, I don't care. Guys, I am bleeding. I am tired of bleeding. For how long am I going to bleed? For how long am I going to suffer? For how long am I going to struggle? Tonight, an eviction notice. You send the enemy an eviction notice. You tell him enough is enough. I'm coming out. I'm coming out. You need to sacrifice yourself. You shouldn't care who's looking at me. When it is a time to worship God, you need to remember your bleeding. You are at the altar because Jesus is passing by. You know, Jesus passes by not all the time, but if you have a revelation that I'm in a place where Jesus is moving, you touch the hem of his garment. You touch it. You grab it. When you do that, the Bible says that when she touched the hem of his garment, there were so many people who were touching the hem of his garment. So many people were grabbing on Jesus. But her touch, Jesus stopped and he said, someone touched me. The disciples said, Master, so many people are here. Everybody is touching. How do we know who touched you? He said, no. Somebody touched me. There's a different kind of a touch. I felt it in my spirit. Something left Jesus as she was getting healed. Jesus felt the power leave him and he said, a woman, someone has touched me. This touch, he needed to stop. He had to stop. You have to touch God in a way that he says, who touched? And then we will say, but God, many people are praying. Many people are praying in this church. Why are you asking me who has prayed? And then he'll say, no, there is a different kind of cry. There is someone who is crying from her spirit because God is now looking for the true worshipers, those that will worship him in spirit and in truth. As we stand up on our feet, we want to touch the hem of his garment. He's here. He's here. He's here. He's right here. What a joy it is to be in the presence of the Most High. What a pleasure it is to be in the presence of the Most High. Whatever your cares are,